I'm feeling incredibly frustrated right now. This land is your land, this land is my land, and in order to park and enjoy the grass and the trees, you're going to have to interact with the pay system first. That is demoralizing and ridiculous, especially for those of us who cannot afford $14 a night to stay at a tent site. Thank you very much.
We pray for our enemies. We trust in the one. We trust in the one.
Hey everybody, Travelin' Trav here, Trans Rational Blues. Together we are discovering our common work, our common stories, and our common love. I wrote this to a brother this morning, and I think just as a matter of record, I'd like to share it with you. Brother, I am weeping and gnashing my teeth. My pain is so great, I cannot find any land to safely prey on. I need to scream and to dig my hands in the soil. I need to beat the earth with my fists. I think they will put me in jail if I pray like this in public. I cannot do this prayer in my van. All the land is owned by people who seem to fear me. There is room for transgenders. Is there room for my trans rational blues? Please consider these words carefully. I am a man in need of help. I am in need of true ministry. I am broken. I feel hated and feared. Perhaps my people made an agreement with a dark spirit long ago, and now I am a part of a casting out of this spirit. There must be a purpose for all of this suffering. This life of suffering, my family's suffering, cannot be without purpose. The churches have no ministry for me. I have been unable to cast out this demon with the people in the churches. It killed my brother. It drove my father mad and caused him to speak curses of shame on his sons. I must believe that I have chosen this path. I see a world gone mad. I must have some true responsibility here that is beyond enslaving myself to the monetary system. I followed my Christian brothers into the police force. I took the people to jail. I was told that we followed God by serving the systems. I did not want to hurt anyone. I wanted to serve. I know this is true about me. I remember my thoughts. I wanted to help. I feel so betrayed. I feel so angry, Adam. I feel so hurt. I practice forgiveness every day to my greatest force, but I still feel so angry and isolated. I sometimes feel so forgotten. I feel that I have been lied to on a very fundamental level. Every effort I make to monetize my giftings fails. I have reached out with my work to people whose work resounds with me. I get very little response. I stand by God's grace. I am still here for some reason. It is beyond me to discover a way of caring for myself financially. I feel so much shame about this. My father was so ashamed of us, my brother and I. I make myself strong and smart, and I play my guitar fast, thinking that it is my responsibility to show my worth, to show everyone that I am not being lazy and that I am a disciplined man. Last night I prayed again. I said to God, I am fine to die in this van tonight. Please take me home, Father. I do not know what to do here anymore. And yet, I wake up again. So there must be a purpose for my life here still. A great part of my work recently has been with men who know the same annihilation that I do. Those of us who have been deeply compromised, who have given our power away. How do we come together and somehow encourage one another to not give up? My hurt, my anger, my grief, what I've known as my rejection, my shame, all seem to be at the surface now. And also, there is a great awareness, embracing that deep generational disappointment. Never have I before pushed so far into this hurt and continued to function in my calling.
White men who whip themselves.
Some of us white men whipped ourselves. Those of us who realized that our skin was the same color as the man who was whipping Kunta Kinte that we saw when we were 4, 5, 6 years old. White men who whipped themselves. Also, you're a man. You're Dick. That sure symbol of deception. Come on. It's the real gentle and humane ones of us who took it the hardest. We really took it upon ourselves to pay penance for the patriarch. Some of us became feminists. Oh my goodness, we signed up for liberalism. Take our rights, take our rights. I feel so silly because I didn't realize that my compassionate liberal prayers would birth Black Twitter and reverse racism. And get this, my depth inquiry into left liberalism was a reaction to a sick and disgusting interaction that I had with conservatism, the judgment and lack of compassion that we so often see in the right.